Hi everyone, Ross Welford here, and I've been asked by the lovely people at Reading Zone to introduce my latest book. So here it is. It's my 8th book with HarperCollins. It's called The Monkey Who Fell from the Future, and I honestly think it's my most mind-bending story yet. For a start, it's the first time I've begun a story in the future. 402 years in the future to be exact, and the world is a very, very different place. When a pair of friends called Ocean and Duke dig up a mysterious tablet computer that's been buried in 2023, the time travel adventure really kicks in. Now, Ocean, Duke and their pet monkey Pierre find themselves swapping places and time with the creators of the so-called time tablet, and it all happens live on television. The story's packed with adventure and loads of humour, leading to a nail-biting chase and a dramatic battle in the closing chapters. One of the biggest challenges I discovered when writing The Monkey Who Fell from the Future was imagining what our world will be like in 400 years' time. Now, of course, we can't possibly know, so I had to make it all up. And while it's slightly dystopian, I really didn't want to start the story in a miserable environment. So, Ocean and Duke are happy, healthy, and mischievous heroes, and I think you're going to love them. I'd like to read you a bit from the book now. This is from when we first meet Ocean and Duke. It's when Ocean meets Duke for the first time, and this is all happening in the year 2425. And here we go. It starts here. This is Ocean's voice. It says, I stood before the poster that this strange lad had nailed up. Monsieur Mustapha B. Lumiere and the Caravan of Astonishments presents a rare trip back in time, a lecture and demonstration, including a full-length film in colour, Star Wars. Experience the Wonder Age in style and comfort. Tynemouth Fish Fair, Salutation Hall, Front Street, 11 a.m, 3 p.m, 6 p.m, admission £2, cash only, no barter. Ever seen a film before? Said Duke. You know, a proper movie. I shook my head. I knew what they were, of course. In the Wonder Age, they were everywhere. On people's televisions, on their cell phones and tablets and computers. Fantastic stories with music and special effects, which made things that were not real look as real as if he was standing right next to them. That's a true story, that is, said Duke, pointing at the title Star Wars. What? Was it not just made up? I said. Of course not. In the Wonder Age, they had spaceships and they went to the moon all the time and they were always having wars, so it's obviously true. I wondered if he was teasing me. Just then, there was a patter of footsteps coming down the stone stairs, and a smallish man in an expensive-looking velvet coat appeared beside us. He was holding the hand of a monkey, who was sucking its thumb like a well-behaved toddler, and I let out a gasp of surprise. Aha! Said the man, and he clapped his gloved fingers together. My fabulous poster! Well done, Duke, he said. He looked at me and removed his tall hat in the same showy way that Duke had. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Bonjour, monsieur, I replied, and the man's face lit up, although I was finding it difficult to take my eyes off the monkey, who was wearing a tiny sleeveless jacket in the same purple velvet as the man's coat. Mais, mademoiselle, you speak French? He then gabbled rapidly and incomprehensibly for about half a minute, pointing at the poster and gesticulating wildly. I did not understand a word, so I studied the man instead. Neatly trimmed beard, black hair oiled into a tall pompadour, enormous eyebrows styled into points, and an old, often mended clothes of rare style and quality. At the end of his speech, he bowed to me again. Well, this was embarrassing. Eventually, I said, I am sorry, je regrette, and my Francais is not very, bon. You understand nothing of what I just say? Monsieur Lumiere looked forlorn, and he pouted, as though he had just given the speech of his life and no one had heard it. Oh, well, I understood bonjour. He ran a finger beneath his neat moustache, then his face suddenly brightened, and he was once again the chipper figure from a moment ago. Oh, no matter. It is a good thing I speak English good, n'est-ce pas? Allow me to present myself. I am Mustapha B. Lumiere, the Mustapha B. Lumiere. You have met my nephew, Duke, and this, he said, gesturing towards the monkey, is my companion, Pierre. The monkey bowed, just as his master had done a moment ago, making me giggle. Monsieur Lumiere jerked a thumb at the poster. You have heard of me? He said, his dense eyebrows waggling hard. I have now, I replied diplomatically. Merveilleux. And you are coming to my show, I expect. I have never met anyone who is not incredified, transformixed, and, smacked in the gob by the unbelievable show I present. I would love to come, I said, but it's a little expensive. Monsieur Lumiere held his hand up to his face in astonishment, his mouth forming a perfect O. Oh la la! But today is your day of lucky, my friend, for I need an assistant. Can you ride a Bible cycle? A what? Oh, a bicycle? I repeated in surprise. Ah oui, the Bible cycle, another beautiful French invention like the cinema. I use a form of this vehicle to create the light for my movie show, and you, mademoiselle, could be the extra person I need. Help me, and you will see the film for free. Yes, please, I said. Monsieur Lumiere's eyebrows danced. All you have to do is pedal, like a crazy person. You will be perfect. He removed his right glove and held out his hand. Ocean Mooney, I said, shaking his hand and marvelling at its softness. Duke slapped his dirty mitt on top of ours, and then the monkey squeaked, jumped up onto Monsieur Lumiere's shoulders, and added his little monkey paw. And now, mademoiselle, you can help me further. We are looking for accommodation. Well, that's something I definitely could help with. So there you go. That's Ocean, Duke, and Monsieur Lumiere, and the monkey Pierre. I hope you like The Monkey Who Fell from the Future. It's on sale in bookshops, online, audiobooks, and Kindle. And I hope you love it. Bye-bye.